type of a game, but maybe a couple of touchdowns, I think that's within reach.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Gardner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And able to get this to the 31.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing now is Murray.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cards use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and
so the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Right back to him on first down. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not. Just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's a tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Cardinals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say
Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he spins past him and into space. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Boy, the run on first down a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hands it off out of the gun. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he's got this down to the 35. 223 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll be out of bounds. 34 yards there and a first down.